What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to service your transmission on a 2009 Honda CR-V. Now this is going to apply to most Hondas that have a dipstick, and this one does. Let me get my flashlight and show you. Now if they don't have a big dipstick like this one does, notice that big hole right there for you to put a funnel in. There's going to be a plug on the back side of the engine on, I think it's on the Odysseys and the Pilots. There's a 17mm plug on the top of the transmission below the air filter housing you have to take out to fill it up with. But this model, it'll have a dipstick on the front, but it's a real skinny hole. You can't put a funnel in, it's too small. But this one you can. So pull your dipstick out, leave your dipstick out, and the reason why I want you to leave it out is because this acts like a kind of like a carburetor. So when you take the drain plug out, it'll drain faster. Alright, I've already got the car racked, so let's go in the air with it. Just make sure we're safe. Sometimes the car will move a little bit when you lower it down. I leave them in neutral whenever I rack them because I can roll it back and forth if I need to. So, make sure I'm on them points, the lift points, nice and straight. Alright. Now, if you're working on the ground, you'll just need to jack up the front of the vehicle just high enough to where you can crawl underneath it. And this is totally something you can do yourself at home. Not everything has to be done by a certified technician, unless you just feel safer that way. That's what I'm here to do, to show y'all how I do it and let you decide for yourselves if you feel like tackling it or not. Alright. I'll be taking this drain plug out right here. It's a 3/8. Just a regular 3/8 ratchet. You stick in there. Counterclockwise. I'll give y'all a little bit of light in case you can't see. Right there. Break it loose. Once you get it loose, you can take it out by hand. Grab you, I prefer to get a jug. As long as the transmission's not leaking, it shouldn't be low. And I'll drain it into a jug that shows their intervals. So I know how much came out, so I know how much to put back in. I'm pretty sure this one takes 4, maybe 5. Now you want to service this roughly about every 30,000 miles. Also look at the tip of your plug. If it's real dirty, wipe it off, because that's a magnet. Catches all the metal particles from break-in process. So this one's probably going to hold about 3.5 to 4. Most Hondas are between 3 and 5. Alright, since this plug's not that dirty, I'm going to put it back in. If you service your transmission at the right intervals and don't go too long, that plug shouldn't have too much buildup on it. But I've pulled those plugs out with 100,000 miles or more and they're caked up with stuff, which is normal. That's why they put a magnet on it, to catch any debris. Just wipe it off, because magnets get weaker with the more stuff they have on them. Tighten your plug. Change your ratchet setting to clockwise. Snug it down. Just wipe it off. Now I'm going to lower it back down. Just make sure you get the right fluid. You can get this full synthetic Pennzoil. It's multi-vehicle. Tells you it's approved for Toyota and import cars. As long as you don't have a CVT transmission. You cannot use this on a CVT. A CVT transmission takes a special fluid. This one doesn't have a CVT. But the dipstick will tell you if it's CVT or not, somewhere inscribed on it. Make sure you got a transmission funnel with a skinny end and it's long. Now we took out right at quarts is on the left, liters is on the right, so we took out right at 3. But just because I'm putting 3 back in, it doesn't mean I'm not going to still check it. You can't assume, because you know what assuming does. It makes an ass out of both of us. Alright, once you get that in the hole, right there, stick it in. Now if you look at this jug, quarts is on the left, liters is on the right, so this is almost 5 quarts in this jug, so we're going to be taking it down right there. Let's see. To the 2 mark. My bad. Unless you're using individual quarts, which in your case you probably will. We keep big jugs here because we buy in bulk at the shop. Because we do a lot of services, so this jug will have 2 quarts left in it when I'm done. Put it on a level surface. A little bit more. Now if you go about a half a quart over, it's not going to hurt nothing. And that's close enough. Now we're going to pull our funnel out. Now before we put the dipstick back in, I'm going to go start the car. And I'm going to run it through the gears to get the fluid circulating. Just a couple times. Give it a little bit of gas. Ow. Now you might be thinking it's over full, but the reason why it was way up here is because when you put fluid in that dipstick tube, some of it sticks to the sides. So until it runs all the way down after a few minutes. That's better. This is our measurement right there. Notice it says hot. Those 2 dots. It's a little below that second dot. So I'm going to put a little bit more in. You'd probably be safe to put 4 quarts in it. Now, because once the trans fluid swells up, warms up, it's going to swell up, making the reading a little higher. That's why it says hot on the dipstick. So ignore that stuff up there. So we're right there at it. Give it a minute here and I'll dip it again, because I'm sure on camera it looks like it's over full. See, I didn't even dip it all the way and look. See that fluid on there? Because it's sticking to the sides. There you go. See? It's right in between those 2 dots, which is perfect. So I put a little under 4 quarts in it. But again, that's why it has a stick. So you can check it. Start off with 3 after you drain it. And then check it as it warms up. So that's it for now. Anyways, hope you like this video. Please check like down below and please subscribe. Peace out, YouTube. Have a good day.